The storming of the Bastille took place in Paris, France on July 14, 1789.
This violent attack on the government by the people of France signaled the start of the French Revolution.
The Bastille was a fortress built in the late 1300s to protect Paris during the Hundred Years' War. By the late 1700s, the Bastille was mostly used as a state prison by King Louis XVI. The revolutionaries who stormed the Bastille were mostly craftsmen and store owners who lived in Paris. They were members of a French social class called the Third Estate. There were around 1,000 men who participated in the attack. The Bastille was rumored to be full of political prisoners and was a symbol to many of the oppression of the king. It also had stores of gunpowder that the revolutionaries needed for their weapons.
On the morning of July 14th, the revolutionaries approached the Bastille. They demanded that the military leader of the Bastille, Governor de Launay, to surrender the prison and hand over the gunpowder, and he refused.
Around 100 of the revolutionaries were killed during the fighting. After surrendering, Governor de Launay and 3 of his officers were killed by the crowd.
The storming of the Bastille set off a series of events that led to the overthrow of King Louis XVI and the French Revolution. The success of the revolutionaries gave commoners throughout France the courage to rise up and fight against the nobles who had ruled them for so long.
The prison contained only 7 inmates at the time of the storming. It is common to think that there were a lot more people impacted.
The date of the storming of the Bastille, July 14th, is celebrated today as the French National Day, similar to the 4th of July in the United States. In France, it is called the National Celebration, or the 14th of July.
Men who took part in the storming were considered heroes during the revolution. There were only 7 prisoners in the Bastille at the time. They were set free after the attack. The people beheaded Governor de Launay, put his head on a spike, and paraded it around the city of Paris. Over the next 5 months, the Bastille was destroyed and turned into a pile of ruins. Today, the site of Bastille is a square in Paris called the Place de la Bastille.